Alright, welcome back to Curl Gaming, where we discuss everything video games, take a look at some gameplay footage, and reviews. Today, continuing on the Evercade train, we are going to finish up the Arcade series with Atari Collection, or Arcade Collection Volume 1. So on this one, we've got 13 games. They're all arcade replicas from that era, but they're all early Atari games. So we'll just take a quick look at that, come back, and then discuss. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, welcome back. Hopefully you like that quick look at Atari Arcade Volume 1 running on the Evercade. This one kind of threw me off. The only reason why I say that is there is a lot of early Atari games, and I mean like really early Atari games. So as you can see through the menu, there was like Pong in that. So Pong, Skydiver, Super Breakout, Warlords, Night Driver, Liberator, Lunar Lander, Millipede, Missile Command, Crystal Castle, Centipede, Canyon Bomber, and Asteroid Deluxe. I did feel a little cheated on this. I just think I've seen so many Atari compilations, not just with Evercade but other systems as well. Looking at the Atari flashbacks, you do get some of the arcade replicas. Even on the Atari VCS that was released a year and a bit ago, it was the same thing, built-in Atari Vault with arcade conversions on there. Not a bad collection. Of course, they do have the credit button, but it's not really needed on these titles. Maybe Lunar Lander if you want to keep bumping up your fuel supply and just keep going. They are just high score based. There's no real completion to them on these ones, and very early. Like you saw with Canyon Bomber, early black and white, dropping bombs just to add up your score. Lunar Lander, try to get the perfect landing on certain platforms that multiply your fuel reserves, plus soft, hard landing, and stuff like that. Another thing that did throw me off, we do have some trackball games in here, like Crystal Castles, Missile Command, Millipede, Centipede, stuff like that. They did control okay, but yeah, same with Liberator, another trackball game. Seemed to be okay, but I don't know, just the old Atari games, it feels like you do need the trackballs on them. Night Driver, same thing. You do have like the 4-gear shifter. You saw me playing with that, going up and down. I do love Night Driver. I just have to get the hang of the controls on the Evercade with the shoulder buttons and that. Yeah, it's not too bad. Asteroids Deluxe, it's a good thing they didn't have Asteroids in Asteroids Deluxe, but very simple. That one played fine. Also, the vector graphics kind of get lost in translation going from a dedicated vector system into a home console or handheld. Warlords, great game. Doesn't matter if it's 2600 version or the arcade, still a great game, but 4 players, obviously. Super Breakout, one of the earlier break the brick type games. Centipede, Millipede, they seem to play okay. Lunar Lander seemed to be okay. That one's got a really unique control scheme. If you haven't seen it, please Google it. I do like the way that plays. A buddy of mine does have a physical Lunar Lander game, and it's just not the same. Same with the sound system. The arcade actually has a lot of bass and boom to it. That, for some reason, just didn't carry over. I really like the Liberator in the arcades. Seems a little off on here again. It may just be the trackball issue. Not a bad compilation, but I don't know if we needed the Atari Arcade collection. I know this is Volume 1. Later arcade games from Atari, I don't know if we'll see them because they're licensed, especially like the Star Wars stuff. I don't know if we'll see those. But Atari does have a great catalog. Stuff like Area 51, again, like Gun Game, I don't know if they'll translate that to a controller. Maybe just have a cursor go by, but something like that might be nice. Stuff like that. Maximum Force, I believe, was another one that came out around the same time. Actually, yeah, they had the dual cabinet. You could play one or the other. Atari did have some good games later on. I'd like to see some of them, some of the later JAMA ones, and maybe some of the early Polygon ones, like Hard Driving. That was another favorite of mine. I know it's probably aged poorly and plays terribly, but I'd still like to see it. Again, nostalgia is a hell of a thing. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. This is probably one of the bigger arcade collections because you do get 13 games. But like I said, it's kind of like the starting point of Atari. So like I said, you get Pong on here and a lot of stuff from the late 70s into the early 80s. It's nice to see the arcade roots and how it's progressed. And I do love these purple arcade compilations, so I'm looking forward to the next ones. But yeah, you have 3 strong or pretty decent strong titles come out, and then the Atari one to top it off. So that one's my least favorite of the 4 that they've released so far. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Have you played any of them? Do you have Evercade Versus? Are you into the arcade ones? Are you into the home console compilations? Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Again, if this is your first time to the channel, feel free to subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you.